All right. So, hey, my name is Thientam, also known as Surenix or Surenix or whatever. I'm a graphic designer from Kitchener, Ontario, Canada, which is it's in the KW region in Waterloo region, which is where the Square, the new Square office is, or RIM office, if anybody cares. Which it's also an hour away from Toronto. I hate snow. I guess that's why. Yeah. And okay. So yeah, I'm a graphic designer. I design logos, app icons, Cydia tweaks, app interface, iOS themes, etc. For those who have not seen, like maybe have seen some of my designs but don't have a face to it, here are some of the work that I've done. So this is the iDownload blog logo. Woo! You might have seen this around. It's the Cydia substrate. I Hate Snow logo. Spring to Minds 3. Open Jailbreak logo. Winterboard, app icon. And you might have seen this one, Evaders. Woo! Okay, so why design? Ever since forever, I've always had a fascination for design, like why things look the way they do and how it works. And I was first introduced to Photoshop back in 2003 when I saw this little picture of my brother. What he did to it, though, was amazing. He added a lens flare to it. And I was like, whoa, how did you do that? So he told me, like, again, I had the fascination. I was like, okay, so how did you do that, and why did you do that? And it made sense. So that's what I did. For the past couple of months afterwards, I took pictures of shiny things and that didn't have shine to them and just lens flare everything on there. So lens flare all the things. Yeah, so then I practice Photoshop in my spare time, and I like to customize everything, because from like desktops, desktop icons to, yeah, everything. So that's why I design. Education. Okay, so after I practiced with Photoshop, I went into high school. I thought that they might have had like a dedicated design program, but they didn't. So instead, I took art and comtech. I didn't regret taking this because I got the art history. I knew about the history, which is great, and I met two very supportive teachers who helped me get accepted into Conestoga College, which is a 3-year advanced program. Very, very competitive. There were around 250 applicants in the design program, and of the 250, only 34 of us got accepted, and of the 34, only 24 graduated, so it's a very intense program. But from it, I learned the importance of typography, illustration, photography, client relation, discipline, and time management. But it wasn't just my education, it was also who I looked up to. So a few inspirational designers that I look up to are, the first one, Dieter Rams. I really look up to his design principle because he aims for simplicity, useful, honest, and unobtrusive design. I also look up to Paul Rand, who for his logo designs, his simple old IBM logo, which is literally an I and a bumblebee and an M. I thought that was cool. And the UPS logo and Steve Jobs' Next logo. And the third one, Johnny Ives, of course. We actually have him here in the crowd somewhere, if you can spot him. There you go. I was actually going to have him stand up and say simplicity. There you go. Woo! Yeah, Johnny Ives, he's like Dieter Rams, but he with a much more sexier, sexy English accent. So, and of course, all of the product designs that he has done. So, Jailbreak. So yeah, ever since ever, I've always liked to customize all the things. And when I first received my iPhone 3G, I went online and researched how to jailbreak. Luckily, there was a way to jailbreak, and that's what I did. And the program that I used to theme at the time was SummerBoard. It was like the Winterboard that we know today, except for it was not as simple to use. It was very costly in terms of performance and battery, which is, I guess, kind of carried through with Winterboard, and people think Winterboard is all slow and stuff. But anyways, yeah, this was out for a while, and then luckily, Sarek released something called Winterboard, which is much more simple to use, what we all know today, and which is what we use. And yeah, and that's how I got into jailbreaking, from customizing. What it wasn't just that. In 2010, there was these two guys, Ryan Petrich, very beautiful face. yeah, and Grant Paul, he looks blushy, something, a smudge or whatever. But I really looked up to these guys because they did something really cool. They released a tweak called ProSwitcher, which was like a tweak that allowed you to, in a really cool way, switch through your apps. And I was like, wow, this is really cool. And I mean, it's like you can think about everything. Like you think it and you can do it. And I was like, wow, okay, this opened up a whole new stage. So I was like, yeah, this is what I'm gonna do, So I made a little list for myself, little life goals. So here it is, right? Just a couple. Work with Ryan or Grant. Create something creative and cool like these guys. Network with the jailbreak community. Learn to cook. and work with Johnny Ive or something like that. So, and yeah, this was my list for a while. And in summer of 2010, I released my first theme in Cydia. Can anyone guess what it is? Free copy of Iris for anyone who can guess.
It's very iconic.
Oh. No, it was not Icon.
No, it was iconic.
Oh, Icon. Okay. Well, okay. It was iRetina, actually. It wasn't a complete Winterboard theme because I didn't have the knowledge at the time. So I started I started at the bottom, like something that I could manage, and sorry? Started from the bottom. I designed it for myself. It was for personal use, and then I went on IRC and I posted a screenshot, and everybody was like really wanted it to be in Cydia. So I was like, okay, let's do it. Let's release it. So yeah, I was stoked, and I did that, and I spent the next couple of months supporting it, adding more icon support. And in October, I did something really. I had this really brilliant idea where I could change the blue to orange for pumpkin. But not a lot of people celebrate Halloween, so they're like, "What the heck happened to my background?" So yeah, I ran into an issue, and I couldn't revert back because there were people who did like the orange, and then there were people who didn't. So what did I do? Stay tuned for next time. What I did was I talked to Ryan Petrich about the problem. We worked together and we created something called iRetina Plus, and it revolutionized theming because it was For my knowledge, it was like the first time that the developers and themers got together to create something really cool. And what iRetina Plus allowed you to do was change the slider, HSBO, the hue, the saturation, brightness to whatever color you want. So if you wanted pink, you can have pink. If you wanted just a default blue, you can have the default blue. And that was really cool. From then, we ran this ad, which was, "What's your color?" And then, yeah. Then it kept going. From there, I felt more confident, and I released my first Winterboard theme, which was Impulse, which was, it brought unity together through the steel borders. It was fun. And then after Impulse, it was Icon, right? Everybody, yes. Thanks. Yes. It basically utilized the Retina display. Apple just released a Retina display, but the icons look too simple, so yeah, I went ahead and added more details to each icon, and it became, yeah, very iconic, like what Nito said, or Kevin. After that one, this is my most recent, Iris, which was kind of like an in-between between skeuomorphic and simple flat design. So, to play around with, like, to I guess, kind of wrap it all up with iOS 7, because we know iOS 7 icons are. Yeah. But it wasn't just the themes though. I've also worked with some developers. Like this was I worked with Benno, who isn't here today. We created a tweak that enabled lock screen on the home screen, like that. This was before iOS 7, and it allowed you to read emails, text messages, everything from there, toggle off of Wi-Fi. It was cool. And went on and created another one with Alex Manzella. It was called Mini Player, which has a little toggle right there that you could just slide out, and it allowed you to search a song, play it. So you would search for whatever song. It searches your entire library, pick a song, play it, and then we had 2 colors, white and dark for preference. Yeah, those were some of the tweaks that I helped design. There were also App Store stuff, like this one, Pod DJ. I helped Pod2G create design. And then there was Stealth Tones with Conrad Kramer. I don't know if he's here today, but it was an app that I played a really annoying high-pitched tone, which is that one, and then a budgeting app. So yeah, from themes to tweaks to App Store. Here are some of my here's the list of some of my stuff. It's not long like Ryan, but it's a portfolio. If you want to view more information, just visit my website, Surenix.me. Okay, so back to the list. I made a goal for myself, and I did that. So yeah, I worked with Ryan, great, and I did create something cool and creative, so I can check that off the list too. And I'm here today networking with the Jailbreak community, so I can check that one off. So I have like a couple more things, but maybe this summer, who knows? Yeah. So that's. Okay, next. Okay. So what is it like working with developers and in this case, Sarek? So I helped them design the Cydia substrate logo. It wasn't easy because, he was very picky. Revisions. There was a total of 17 because he knew what he wanted. I didn't know what I want. Well, actually, no, that's not right. I didn't have the knowledge at the time, and basically he came up to me and said, "Hey, I want you to help me design this icon." I was like, "Okay, sure." It was a once in a lifetime, so I did that with him for a while. And the thing about these things is you have to be very patient and open to constructive criticism. He knew what he wanted, and the thing about him is he's not afraid to tell you straight up if this sucks or not. And he doesn't do it in like a couple of sentences. He writes you a book. So it's really great if, and that's the IRC is really long, and so yeah, making mistakes is okay, but just listen, be patient, and eventually we did come up with this icon, and he was very happy with it. So yeah, that's what it's like working with Sarek. I guess can we talk about the Cydia icon? Have you? Oh. Woo! That wasn't the response I was looking for, though. I was looking for like, no, because then I could have gone like this. But that's cool. We'll talk afterwards. Okay, cool. Whew. Okay. So, now what is it like? Okay, so another thing is designers and developers. I highly recommend these two work together. A lot of apps tweaks will look better. There are some check marks that look great and some that don't. And it eases the stress on both sides of the party. And but it's better. It's easier said than done because. From working with developers, there were some problems. Like, for example, there was time zone differences. So I live in Ontario, and a lot of the developers that I work with are overseas. So they're usually 6 hours in front. So that caused a lot of issues because when I'm sleeping, they're awake, and then when they're awake, I'm asleep, so no work gets done. Another thing is full-time jobs, family time, school, etc., and the language barrier. But I did find solutions to all of these. So the first one is time zone difference. Just create a synced Google Doc or notes so you can keep tasks in there. So for example, let's say I'm doing a mock-up. I will finish the mock-up, and then they will wake up, download whatever art file they'll need. They'll start developing, and then when they're finished, they'll send me a deb, and then I'll test it, and then that's how we communicate. And for having full-time jobs and stuff, it's really hard, but just kind of keep in contact. So iMessage, Twitter, DM, FaceTime, audio, just keep in touch, and even if it's just like, hey, what are you doing right now? And if they do have some time, then work on it together. If not, then another day. Another thing is language barrier. I worked with Alex Manzella. He's not a native speaker, a native English speaker. And I wanted him to do something with a mini player tweak where we can add physics, because iOS 7 was introducing the physics. And I was like, yeah, I want to be able to move just flick the player, and then it'll just fly across the screen. But he didn't understand physics. So what I had to do was take a pack of gum and put it on my desk and kind of flick it, right? So then I sent him the video, and he understood what I meant. So yeah, hand languages work well. So use that. Yeah. So what I want to leave here today with, I guess, is basically I started just like for the ones who just want to who wants to start as well. Like, well, where do you start? You just find a passion for what you have, even if you're like a designer or a tweak developer or just somebody with ideas. Find out what your passion is, educate yourself, and then make a little goal like I have, and just get social, go on RC, Twitter, and find these guys and make it happen. Stay motivated and never give up. Yeah, just close the blind. There's one more thing. Yes. So Benno and I from Germany have been working on something for a very long time. And I would like to introduce Aki. Yes. What's Aki? Well, okay, Aki is all of these. It's pretty cool. Yeah. But, yeah, there's a lot to cover. But what I want to just highlight are only 3 of these things, which is quick compose, quick reply, and silent mode. So, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead. Well, basically, what Aki is in a nutshell, it's a quick reply, quick and a quick compose tweak. So I guess I'm going to demo quick compose right now. I'll try to. Okay, so here's my home screen or iPhone. Okay. Okay. So usually when when you want to reply, like send a compose message, what you would do is slide to unlock. The old way, you would put in your passcode. It's a little slow. And then you would go into the Messages app, and you would compose a message, right? Normal? Cool. Okay. So you shouldn't have seen that. But what we did was we wanted to quick access from the notification center. What we wanted to do was make it in a way, Benno and I, make it in a way where we can not add buttons, but have it still somewhere. Like, because if we add a button into this screen right here, it wouldn't look good in this screen or this screen, because these screens are not meant for buttons, right? So what we did was, if you slide down like that, and the compose view will come out, and then yes, thanks. And then you would text somebody. So I'm just going to message Benno. And that's it. Yeah. Cool, huh? Okay, that'll be 2. Okay, let's turn this off for a second. Okay, so back to the keynote. So I just want to, I guess, go through what just happened. So quick compose. It's hidden when not needed. There are no extra buttons added. It just looks like normal. But we wanted a way to access it everywhere. So all you do is just swipe down, and it just kind of reveals itself. That's it. And again, it's customizable with Activator. Another activator I have is when you swipe up from the messages icon, the compose sheet will come down, which is pretty cool as well if you don't want to access the notification center, but that's there. And there's fast contact search. Yeah. Next, quick reply. I'll show you how quick reply works. Let me just go back into here. Okay, so, hey guys. Okay, so I'll reply to Sebastian. It looks like that. You can see his avatar, his name, where it's coming from. So sometimes it's either a number or an email account you can see. So I'll just be like, okay. Right? It's pretty cool. And I'm going to wait for him to reply or something. Oh, that's from type status. So you get like a reply on the top right. Whoops. But yeah, that's how it is. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, that's how quick reply works. I canceled it because I just read your message. Sorry. Okay, let's close this. So that's quick reply. So back to just the review. There's smart SMS iMessage detection. So if it's coming in as a text message, it'll be green, and if it's iMessage, it'll be blue, just like this. That's green. Yeah, you can't really see that. And then there's blue. Yeah, cool. And you tap it, and it looks like this, beautifully designed with what really matters. So you can attach photos. There's a camera button right there. You just tap on it, and then this will come up. You can you can use your last photo. You could take a photo or choose from a library. And there's something that we added as well. It's called live type indicator. So when you're replying to somebody, their avatar will show this as they're typing, right? Yeah, okay, so that's quick reply. And the last one I want to show you is silent mode. I think Sebastian will find this useful later, now that everybody has his email. Okay. So here's a group convo, this one right here, that when somebody's like talking to you, or you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend that won't leave you alone, all you do is you swipe to the left and you just silent mode them. And what that yeah, that's why I don't reply to you yet. And what that does is when a text comes in or something, you won't get notified at all. But it will still show as a gray box just to let you know that they are talking to you, but you can choose to message them later or not. And there was something built in. There's something built in called stealth mode, which if you have read receipts turned on, that will turn off for them, so it won't show you that you've read it. And yeah, and as you're typing to them, it won't show them typing as well. Just like that. Yeah. So yeah, that's silent mode and stealth mode all in one. Okay, so let's review that one too. So simple left swipe and tap to activate, just like that. Filippo was talking to me at 1 o'clock in the morning, and I wanted to silent him, so that's what I did, and it works just yeah. And it disables alert sounds, notification, and vibration. See, Ryan would have, well, actually, never mind. Ryan, no, because he wasn't just getting text, he was getting tweets as well. Yeah, in stealth mode, it disables read receipt and type indicators, so they won't know if you've read it or you're going to reply to them. And I have a video to show you. Cool? Okay, let's play it. Saki. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. So, when will it be available?
Right now. It'll be at Apple stores.
Today? Boom! Optimo still has to do some. I think he's a ski resort or something, but he'll have it up later today or something. It'll be available for $3.99.
Woo!
Yeah. That's it. Any Q&As, or do we have time for that?
Yeah, we've got 15 minutes. I'm sure there's plenty of questions. Yeah.
Awesome presentation. I mean, just from the design, aesthetics, it looked awesome. But just a quick question on Aki. I currently use Messages Plus to quick reply, quick compose.
Yep.
And one of the things that I don't like, I don't know, I didn't see it on the video demos, when I don't reply back to messages right away. I still play my game or do whatever, and then I go pull down my notification screen, and it shows a message. Would it be able to quick reply from there? Because it takes me back to my stock messages app when I do that with Messages Plus.
Let's demo that.
Cool.
So, okay, you're playing a. Can we go on Twitter? So you're on Twitter. You're
Yeah, I'm
playing a
doing.
game,
Yeah, I'm doing
and
whatever.
then a text comes in, and then it dismisses itself.
Yeah.
Okay, like that. So then it. Okay, so then now you go like that.
Yeah.
It's right here. You tap on that, and
Okay.
does that answer your question?
That answers my question.
Okay.
And I'm throwing my money at you, but it's not downloading anything.
Make it rain.
Hey, this man is money.
Well, obviously awesome. Very good. Has there been any thought or possibility to sync silent mode across multiple devices?
Like Macs, iPads, yeah. Well, okay, Aki is only iPhone right now, but we will bring it over, and maybe it will, because Apple they do allow that, so I don't see it being a problem, because they do have, like, if you read it from one, well, I guess that's different from silent mode. We'll see. I don't know. I have thought about it, but for now it's just iPhone. No, but right now it doesn't work. Like if you silence somebody on your phone, it'll still show on the Mac, but nobody iMessages on a Mac.
Okay. I just sent that iMessage from my Mac. Is that video online anywhere?
Sorry?
Is that video online somewhere that we can share?
When I sit down, I'll upload it. Yeah. Thanks. It was fun.
On your messages, you said that it's going to be green and blue alternating. Will you have the option to change those colors later?
No, because iMessage is blue and text is green.
Not like message customizer.
It would be okay. There are tweaks that do change the bubbles, so
Yeah. Would it conflict with messages customizer? You think?
like as of right now.
Well, I guess.
No, it won't.
No.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know about changing it. It might confuse people. I don't know. We try to reduce the preference pane as well. Like we don't have a preference pane as well. So when you just install it, you just use it. Yeah, that's something that we haven't thought about. Probably not.
Dude, this looks awesome, and it looks like design-wise, it looks very nice.
Thanks.
I've been a hardcore user of Byte SMS since like day one, and one of my favorite features is the password mode. And then when I'm going out with friends, I don't want people looking at who I'm like texting and stuff. So I like where it says like someone has texted you. Are you able to implement that as well eventually, maybe down the road, down your timeline?
Like before sending it, just add a passcode?
Like, let's say if I'm receiving a message, you'll say instead of "I hate snow," just text me, right? I'll say like someone has just texted you, and then I'm able to say, "Oh, I want that to show as the person who's sending me the text's name," or I can turn it off to make it permanently as someone. And then even an opportunity to, when you hit reply, put in like a password.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, in the next version, we were talking about it. You swipe it, you can reply, and then type and tap reply, but the passcode will come up. Yes, and then you'll put in your passcode or your Touch ID maybe, and then it'll send away.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Any more questions, guys?
Also love this new tweak that you're making. Will it work with Action Menu from Ryan Petrich? Because I love the option to be able to do templates for texting or emails.
We haven't thought about that. Yeah.
No one else, guys?
I still Byte SMS on my iPhone.
What?
Where's Aki?
I think that's it then. Okay, guys, we're going to have a break now until 3:15. So if you all get in your seats for 3:15, that would be perfect. Thanks, guys.
Actually, I have a question.
Hold on. Kevin has a question.
Uh-oh.
Why'd you have to make us look so bad?
Exactly. Yeah, I want in on that.
That was glorious. Well done, sir.
Thank you.
And Cyril, follow that.
You have to drop something before you walk off the stage. Something. Yes!